as Gar would transform. Hello guys, welcome back with another video. Today we have another part to What If Naruto Was Obito's little brother. Sorry, this has been the only one coming out recently. We'll be that way for another few weeks, working on something big ish or what if I wanted to do for a while. But anyways, with that out of the way, of course, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share. That helps too. And enjoy the video. Play that intro.
It's our time to shine. Show that's the kind of state of mind you gotta combine with hard work and time. You gotta climb to the top. Don't let yourself drop till your heart stops. Let this beat rock. Got a new clock and a new stock for this new rock. Just let your mind loose from the new stock. Drunk off the goose, thinking that I'm too pop. Getting caught with a few thoughts cause I'm too.
Alright, we're starting off with Naruto's training over the time skip with Naruto. And we're gonna go over his abilities since we already know what Naruto, Uzumaki, and Uchiha Sasuke get. Starting out, he gets lightning changing chakra nature since Obito does know that. If you don't know, we see him do it in the war arc. No Chidori, but also how to embed his weapons with chakra, so more like the Chidori spirit, except for actually kind of is just like the Chidori spirit, except for no Chidori. Also, the man gets a sword, because why not? He also gets his 3 Tomoe Sharingan, and even a new outfit. Because this is my what if and I can do whatever I want. Plus, it looks better than his old. Separates him from Naruto more. Anyways, we actually head into the tuning exams where the brackets are randomized, and here are our matchups. Well, our first match. We have Rock Lee versus Kankuro. And yeah, Kankuro kinda gets beat as Rock Lee would be basically too fast for Kankuro to keep up with. None of his puppets would be able to hit him. If he could, okay, he would be able to get him out. It's not that much of a domination, but still. Yeah, Kankuro's basically taken out in about a few minutes. So we move on to our next match. Here we get to the MC himself versus Choji. The battle begins and Naruto immediately jumps back as Choji goes for expensive jutsu, expanding his fists. It will be some hand signs launching 3 fireball jutsus at Choji, which would create a cloud of smoke which he would bust through with the human boulder jutsu rolling straight to Naruto, Uchiha Naruto at. As Naruto will be forced to dodge and start moving around. But Uchiha Naruto, after running around for a bit, would set up a plan, making a clone of himself. As the two would grab a lot of ninja wire and go on opposite sides of an incoming Choji and stop him in the tracks with it. As they would, the clone in Naruto sent lightning chakra through the, at this point, struggling wire and would electrocute Choji, which would be enough to knock the guy out and win him the fight. Next we have Gaara versus Shikamaru, which go very well for Shikamaru as he catch him in shadow possession. In the beginning, the guy doesn't exactly move and walk around, but Gaara-san can technically still activate without him needing to move any parts of his body, and so Shikamaru really has nothing that can bypass Gaara-san's shield, and so he's easily defeated and would give up before he's killed. Although Gaara would be a little angry that he couldn't kill Shikamaru. And so we move on. By a little, I mean a lot. Alright, next we have a interesting matchup of Sasuke versus Neji. And Sasuke would start trying to attack Neji for long range since he knows in close range he's probably going to lose. However, Neji is easily able to deflect his kunai and uses rotation to block his fireball jutsu. Tries to close the distance by, rushing to Sasuke. As he is able to close that distance, and Sasuke will reluctantly be forced to taijutsu, activating his Sharingan, in trying his best to keep up with Neji. Since that goes without saying, but Sasuke is able to put up a good fight, at least to keep for most of his chakra points from being, gone. But Sasuke knows he can't keep this up for long, and so hops away to the arena wall and pulls out his secret weapon, the Chidori, and dashes straight to Neji. Neji, seeing this, would use rotations as the two attacks would come into contact as a short clash would begin to start. And it's in a flashback later, Sasuke is able to get himself through the rotation and near Neji's the Chidori to Neji's throat or heart and basically force him to give up unless he wants to die. Naruto, well, since there's an odd number of people, he gets a free out. But eventually White Feathers will fall down as the invasion will begin. Luckily Naruto is able to, Uchiha Naruto is able to get out of it and would jump at his chance to, go and capture Gaara. Okay, side note here, I forgot to include these scenes. First one is where the scene when, Obito actually tells Naruto to capture Gaara. Here it is, editor's note. Yeah, I don't know why I forgot to put that one. Anyways, the second one would be, actually I don't have an image for this one. This one I did forget to make an image of. Yeah, the sound trio basically try and jump Gaara, and you can basically guess pretty much how that goes, so that's why they aren't here. But back to the main story, Naruto eventually encounters Uchiha Naruto, to find Gaara as Sasuke would be fighting Tamari, and Naruto would go on after Sasuke would tell him to take down Kankuro and stop Gaara. Eventually, Kankuro would notice Naruto behind him as Kankuro would stop and get ready to confront Naruto. Uchiha pull out his puppets. Naruto, having no time, will activate his 3 Tomori Sharingan and basically appear in front of Kankuro instantaneously from his view and deliver a slash to the guy's chest, a gigantic one. And this would basically take Kankuro out, as this wouldn't kill him, but he'd definitely be out for a while. But nevertheless, he has a mission to do, as he does encounter Gaara's actually pretty alive body. Never dealt that blow by Sasuke, as Naruto would be forced to use force as the two would begin their battle. However, it's immediately obvious in the beginning that Naruto easily beats up base Gaara. Keyword being base Gaara, as Gaara would eventually get angry enough to turn it up a notch and transform into his partial transform state, as this would even the playing field in terms of power at the least. But Naruto would use his Gaara's bloodlust to his advantage and use that to land multiple blows that would catch Gaara off guard. Not normally. As Gaara would transform into this state right here, which I can't name. I like to say full Shikaku, but that's the giant form. But this, anyways, will allow Gaara to take the advantage over Naruto, as it would seem he has no more tricks left until he will bust out, of course, what he also trained under. Forgot to mention that. Wood style, nothing real special, just that one jutsu Yamato used against Four-Tails Naruto. That will basically suppress and sap all of Gaara's Biju chakra, which will transform him into his normal and a weakened state, where Obito, who's been watching this entire time, would transport him to the Kamui dimension, where he would distract Shikaku later, as he would congratulate Naruto before Kamuing off himself. Naruto and Sasuke would arrive and eventually ask, along with Sakura and the dog, but that doesn't really matter, as they would ask where Gaara went, as Naruto would make up some lie that he battled some guy, as some person came and took him, which they would buy, as they don't have any reason not to believe him. As from here, the rest of the arc would basically go the same. Anyways, hopefully you enjoyed, and see you next time.